Last summer I planted some potatoes to be harvested around Christmas, but 1 or 2 months before they should be harvested they caught potato blight and all the plants had to be removed. But luckily the plants had already produced some potatoes. We harvested half the patch, but it took too long to harvest the other half, and after a big frost the potatoes rotted in the ground. Because I don't want my next crop of potatoes catching blight, I still need to dig these potatoes up to stop them growing again next year. I will compost my potatoes, but you shouldn't compost anything with blight unless you know your compost will get hot enough to kill off all the blight. I started digging up the potatoes with a fork, digging either side the mound and then picking through the dirt to find the potatoes, then putting the potatoes into crates before moving them to the wheelbarrow. After all the rain we've had, the ground was a lot wetter and heavier than usual, which was making digging a lot harder than normal. I thought the potatoes would survive a freeze because they are underground, but even the deepest potatoes were completely rotten. After about 3 hours of digging, I had dug up the whole patch, and I had a full wheelbarrow of potatoes. I buried the potatoes in the compost because I did not want the compost pile stinking of rotten potatoes. Now the potatoes are in the compost, the patch is ready to plant next year. I just can't plant potatoes or tomatoes for 3 years.